Let's talk makeup for acne-prone skin. Have you ever asked yourself, like, why does every piece of makeup make your girl break out? Why can I not put on a full face of makeup and look good like the other girls? It's the makeup. And then I go to the doctor and they're like, oh, you're clogging your pores. Oh, you're basically doing too much on your skin, but I'm not doing anything more than everybody else is. Why can't I put on makeup? I'm going to put you guys on to a few things that I wear that personally I have acne prone combination skin. I come from a cystic skin background. I'm talking Accutane, dermatologist clinic since I was a kid. It's been a long journey. I was never one of those girls that could wear makeup because I would break out. I was never one of those girls that could just try new products because I would break out immediately. So here's some of my go-to products that don't make me break out. And I know if they don't make me break out, they for sure shouldn't make you break out if you have the same skin type as me. Starting with a little skin prep. Personally, the makeup gurus say the skin prep is the most important. But that's really hard to do when everything makes you break out. I literally used to not even be able to have like a toner because all the toners were either like too hydrating, didn't actually protect my barrier, weren't hydrating enough. Like it was really hard. So I'm going to link down below my Amazon storefront where you can find all of the toners that I use and I put in this bottle. The one toner that I do get from the store is this Rhode toner. This is really, 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 really good. It doesn't make me break out. I haven't used it like consistently, but normally I'm the type that if I am going to break out from something, it's going to happen immediately. So I will say that the Rhode Milky Glaze, amazing, 10 out of 10 if you just want to get one instead of 10, because I won't lie, those toners are a lot. I'm always going to prep my lips with this Laneige lip mask. Just so you guys know, this is going to be a very long, detailed makeup description. I'm not a makeup guru, but I definitely know how to do a face these days. And I definitely know products that aren't going to make you break out. And this is also for a natural face. Maybe we can do full glam another day, but right now it's natural, okay? So now that my face is nice and prepped, everything is hydrated. That's the key that I found, making sure you find a nice little prep of hydration. In my Amazon storefront link down below, you guys can find that I have one moisturizer that I swear by besides my toners that don't make me break out. So if you really need one of those, highly recommend these products. They won't make you break out. Next things are your foundation. So I was never one of those girlies that could use any of the foundations, guys. When I say I've tried everything in Sephora, I have given every paycheck that I've gotten to Sephora to just find the right foundation and nothing has worked. I have very yellow undertone skin, which is very hard to match. Some people have yellow, some people have pink. I have yellow. That's one thing you definitely need to gauge on what your skin complexion is, if it's yellow or if it's pink undertone, so you can find the right foundation. If you're light skin like me or you have a really hard time matching to one foundation, I highly recommend getting 3. One like slightly darker shade, one slightly lighter shade, and the one that's closest to your actual shade will give you the perfect fit. I'll get into what I use in a second, but I have to do my brows first. Brows, I was always a huge advocate. If you watch any of my older videos, I always used to talk about how like the NYX brow pencil really did it for me because it's affordable. You know, I don't really believe in spending too much on product like a pencil, like be for real. But I won't lie to you guys, I'm spoiled now and I get on their PR list and I have the luxury of trying these products for you guys so I can tell you if it's worth it or not. And the way that I just shaped my eyebrow already and it looks so perfect is truly because of this Benefit brow pencil. Like I honestly think that I will have to personally purchase Benefit brow pencils in my future once I'm done with this one because I don't know, like there is something about you get what you pay for. And when you buy a high quality pencil like this one, which I believe this one is only like $23, it's not ridiculous. It's just not something I ever wanted to do. But now that I have it, your girl could never go back. Took me 2 seconds to do my brows with the Benefit brow pencil. I absolutely love it. Next thing up is a brow gel. That was another thing I was a big advocate on getting NYX for, which I love NYX and nothing's wrong with it. But the Anastasia Brow Freeze, oh my god. Not only do I love it because it's actually amazing and long lasting and works, I like the spoolie most importantly, the way that it's like flat and has 2 double edge ridges to just perfectly spike up your eyebrows and evenly distribute the gel. I don't know guys, like I could just be turning into a bougie girl, but I genuinely I love this brow freeze and it's so dirty and I'm using every single drop because I will not have this. I just got done with my workout. I'm not gonna lie, these Chobani 20 gram, this is a 20 gram protein drink and it doesn't taste like chalk. Like I actually love it. When I'm in a rush, Chobani. Okay, now we can get into the foundation. So I go ahead, like literally, this foundation is by Lawless. I have never heard of them before. I came across them on TikTok and the girl said that it was like a beautiful complexion. And at this point, you guys, I'm at all ends. I can't find a makeup artist that does good makeup. I shoot for a living. If you're new to my page, I literally do influencing for a living. So I have to have my makeup done. Like I can't go natural all the time. And I used to be like, I'm going to be a natural girly for life, which is great. I love having a great skin complexion. But once I got to do my makeup, once I got to learn my makeup on my face, I could never go back. I do my makeup every day. So absolutely love this Lawless foundation. It's super blendable, buttery, and goes on very natural with heavy coverage. Not even heavy, it's light coverage, but it completely like covers my face. I'm gonna do one side so you can really see. I literally have like nothing on my hand, and the key to doing your makeup is definitely by using the most out of the smallest amount of product. So I will say that that's really why I like Lawless. A little goes a long way with this brand, and I just really appreciate the natural tones that it brings out, the long lastingness that it has, and the fact that it doesn't make me break out like I finally won when I came across this foundation. I'm breaking out a little bit because I had my monthly blessing, so ignore my couple breakouts, but as you can see, it's not a crazy difference, but when I'm done, you're gonna be like, wow, that is amazing. So very much highly recommend Lawless foundation for my acne prone girlies. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing like a lot of ruckus. We're redoing the roof on the house, so we're just working with what we got today. You want to just try to spread it. Just genuinely didn't know how to do my makeup growing up at all. Nobody had my skin complexion, and whenever they did do a makeup tutorial, it wasn't in detail of why they use the products, and I struggle. I struggle with finding my route foundation. I struggle with acne. I struggle with, you know, knowing how to do makeup. Like my mom didn't let me wear makeup, so I definitely was lost when I started to get into makeup, which I'm highly blessed that my mom didn't let me wear makeup because it helped me fall in love with the way I naturally look like, but it did not help me in my future because I didn't know what I was doing. Next, we have the contouring. Contouring is major when it comes to getting your makeup. Contouring is major when you're doing your makeup. I came across this Dulce Glow Stick, which is what I use when I don't even put foundation on, just to give me that snatched look. This is basically a tanning stick. So if you were to get like a self tanner, you would put this all over your body, but instead of putting it all over your body, this is just a stick that you can put on your face. And personally, I've seen so many girls that looked so amazing natural. Like, have you ever seen somebody's face naturally on like TikTok or online and you're just like, oh my God, you look absolutely flawless. Like it looks like your face is like sculpted to the gods. Like, how does that happen? Because I look at myself every morning in the mirror and I don't look like that. And I mean, maybe it's genetics, maybe they really are just that beautiful, which I wouldn't doubt because there is plenty stunning girls on this earth. But once I got a hold of this tanning stick, girl, I was starting to look like one of them girls, okay? I was waking up to the Snatch City look because it's like a semi-permanent tanning stick. So I highly love this Dulce Glow, and most contour sticks make me break out. So the fact that it didn't, I was like, oh, I'm locked and loaded. So now whenever I go to the gym or whenever I do something casual, I always use my Dulce Glow sticks just so that way I'm nice and snatched. I'm a girly girl. I want to look the part and act the part because that's what makes me feel good as an individual. Not that everyone's like that. My mom is somebody that quite literally never gets ready and she does not care. But I personally love getting ready and feeling like really good and cute. So the Dulce Glow Stick really does that for me. If there's one product in here that you have to get, highly recommend that. By the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I just strictly want to help the girlies that don't know how to do their makeup. If you're younger and watching this, take care of your skin first, because I do think that has a lot to play in why my skin looks the way that it does. But you know, this is just a good basic routine that your mom won't be mad at if she caught you doing. So the next one is this Glossier. I've had this forever. This Glossier contour stick in the shade Heat is really, really, really good. This one doesn't make me break out either. And I've just found when I do first, the glow stick is kind of like, I kind of do like a semi-permanent look first, where it would be like, in case my makeup wipes off for some reason, I have my makeup on still, or in case like, you know, in case we want to go swimming, whatever it might be, I still have like a semi-permanent makeup on. Just always want to be prepared as a girl, especially in this industry. I just never want to be caught slacking. So I do my semi-permanent first in case I got to wash my face off for some reason. Then we're going to go in with our actual contour, which is the Glossier one in the shade Heat, just to kind of finalize like what it actually should look like. And another note that the girlies told me was to blend the contour into your hairline, so that way everything looks super seamless. And blending is something you should definitely take your time with doing, because that's the key to everything, is blending, blending, blending. So this is something that I will say you have to get. This Dolce & Gabbana, I don't know the shade because I use it so much. Dolce & Gabbana contour is absolutely amazing. I've never used something that glides on so naturally and lasts so long and is just honestly so beautiful. Like, look at that. I am obsessed. I'm gonna put a voiceover for a little bit until I start hearing less noise. Sorry guys, there's construction being done on the house, so I'm just going to go ahead and voice over this. But yeah, you just want to keep blending until it's seamless. A lot of times I used to like put the makeup on my face, but I wouldn't blend it all the way through, and I'd be like, why doesn't it look like the other girls? It literally doesn't, because you're not taking the same amount of time to blend. So okay, it's a little quieter now. I love this Makeup by Mario palette. This is the Master Mattes, the original. It just has all these beautiful matte shades, which personally, if you're a natural girly, you want to give natural face, you really need a really good natural palette. And I like this one because it's compact. Like, I had another natural palette by like Morphe, but it was way too big. Like, I couldn't take it anywhere, and I want to be able to travel light. So love this Makeup by Mario one. When it comes to eyeshadow, this was never something I was able to do, to be honest. I literally sucked at it, and that's what sucks about doing your makeup when you don't know how to, is you just genuinely, like, eyeshadow is something you need to be able to do because it brings back so much in your face. So if you are new to doing eyeshadow, literally just use your bronzer or brown and just swipe it all around your eyelid. You can't go wrong. You just need one of these fluffy brushes, and you'll be totally fine. Like, highly recommend. Just don't think about it. Just literally just lightly spread it in and just keep blending. I still do that to this day. Then this is actually an eyeshadow starter kit by Makeup by Mario, and I didn't know that. I got it for the convenience of the 3-in-1. It has one light shade, one actual shade of my color, and a powder. And I got it because of that, and I started using it and I loved it, and I posted it on TikTok about how much I loved it, and everyone was like, that's not a concealer palette, that is an eyeshadow prep kit. And I was like, oh, well, I love it because it really brightens my under eyes the way that I like. And if you have been following me, you know that I genuinely have insecurities in my under eyes. So finding something that was like super brightening was perfect for me. Absolutely love her. Also put a little bit here just to cover up. If you can tell, I don't really cover up my acne marks that much. Like, I'm not overdoing it because I don't need to do that much, you know? Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit on my center one because I really would like her not to be seen. Boom. Now we're gonna use another thing that always makes the girls break out is blush. And these blushes never made me break out. This is in the Priceless Purple and the Glowing Treasure. I mixed these two to kind of go as my highlighter and my blush, and it is the perfect blush. Does not make me break out, and I've used this brush way too much, so I should definitely be breaking out by this point from this, and the fact that I don't, amazing. Put a little bit on my nose and on my cheeks, and it just has the most perfect rosiness ever. And you don't need a lot of blush. A lot of people will tell you that you do need a lot of blush. I believe in a little bit, and I think that goes a lot further. Once we're done with that, you want to set with your powder. I use the Eyeshadow Prep Palette powder just on a brush just to honestly conceal the deal, because you want to make sure your makeup's going to last, and doing these different things help your makeup last. And then last but not least is the Rare Beauty highlighter. I love this one because it's just really subtle, but it really works and does all the things. And I literally just like a little bit on my nose just so when I'm posing for pictures, that part is highlighted, and that's literally it. This is gonna last me a lifetime. I would do lashes, but I'm not in the mood. Now that my lips are nice and hydrated, I use this semi-permanent marker I got off a TikTok shop. You can look it up, just like semi-permanent marker lip pencil. And oh, no, is it broken? No, it's fine. I do this as well because, as we all know, your lip liner is the first to go. Your lip liner is the first one to not last. So having this underneath my lips just helps me feel more secure, especially when I'm doing photo shoots or when I go out. Like, last thing I like to look is botched. So out of all the semi-permanent, highly recommend getting one of these. We're just gonna actually top it with this. This is the Hangover Pillow Balm treatment. I've used literally almost all of it from Too Faced. I love this because it's a gloss and a chapstick in one, and it smells good. I always think, like, if I were to kiss somebody, I want them to be like, oh my God, everything smells so good about her. So including my lipstick. So, Now lastly, let's just do our edges together. But yeah, guys, that's my makeup routine. I obviously would set my face, but I don't have it here on me, so I have to go get that. But I hope you guys got a lot out of this video on my makeup routine for natural acne-prone girlies. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to answer more of them to just help the girls out, because I know the struggle, babes. So hopefully set that notification bell for me. Mwah. And welcome back, or welcome to my channel. Nice to have you guys.